Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the first episode of Death March Kara Hajimaru Isekai Kyousoukyoku, or Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. I did have to read that because I'm not going to remember all that this early. So, this is an anime about a 29-year-old programmer that gets transported into a fantasy RPG, I believe. I think there are more details than that in the synopsis, but I didn't really want to refresh myself on it because they're usually pretty spoilery, especially with first episodes. And obviously, a blind reaction, you kind of want to go in as blind as you can to maximize that. So, I am definitely interested in this one. So, let's jump on into it. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, but when you say that, it makes me think something's gonna go wrong. How dare they be on the wrong time? But that's why you don't want to cut things too close. But yeah, if I remember, it's a pretty standard isekai anime. But it has a pretty decent score on MyAnimeLIst, so... that would do it. Sada. But with anime like this, I always wonder, I'm curious how long it'll take to actually get to the parallel world segment. Because different anime are, rushing to at different speeds. Yeah, that does sound rough. Of course, now that I think about it, wasn't Knights of Magic also a programmer? Indeed. Yeah, he's almost 30, so... You sound so happy about it, too. And that was a great transition in the opening. Like, really good. That's a really cool shot. Looks a little bit too much like Kirito for my liking, but... aside from that, a really cool opening. And there's the cute girls. Also a very important element of these isekai anime. Oh man, I'm really digging this opening. I actually have chills from an opening. That doesn't happen often. Oh man. Run. Oh man. This might be my favorite opening of the season. I'll have to think about it, but it's definitely up there. Yeah, lots of characters. And then back to reality. Yeah, programmer stuff. But yeah, debugging's not fun. Hey, there's somebody there. uh, Yeah, items are for casuals. Mobile MMORPG. Okay. Probably for the best. Ooh, the Maid Cafe? I think it is. Be like how I was told nobody would show up today, and then 3 minutes after I start recording, I hear the door open and shut loudly. I guess that's life for you. I assume she got separated. Yeah, naturally. uh, well, that was quick. I mean, it's fine. It was only like a 1 minute inconvenience. uh, yeah, that could have went worse. I'm not a lolicon, but that mom though. Uh, what if they never forget? Freedom, fantasy, life. Oh wow. What? Lose his chance to be a wizard? The perfect place for a nap. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's quite a bug. Man, his eyes, he needs a nap. Like, don't look at me. Smart. Yeah, several hours later. Everybody else is just out. There's always bugs left. Yeah, that's digital distribution for you. Where you can put out an unfinished game and then just fix it slowly over time. It's too sad to laugh at. Then you wake up in a fantasy RPG? Or having a dream, more likely, probably. I'm curious how we get to the fantasy world, and there's just like a really bad bug. You know, like a sort of online level bug where you're trapped in the game. Do you get reception in a dream? That's the question. There's no time for a selfie, man. Yeah, a lot of my dreams take place back in high school. Talk about a nightmare. That would be interesting. Seems like a safe place. And those are dragons? Well, it's something, alright. Do I have items? That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, hiding would be the smartest move here. Elite lizard people. What level are you? No. Hiding is your only... I mean, if you're that low level, you probably aggroed them. This is very not good. Do you have any potions? Bugs are the worst when your life's on the line. The worst kind. And I think it just got worse. Or better, I guess, if it hits them. And then this happened. I'm not quite there yet. At least he's still alive. I mean, maybe you can take him. He is injured. You know, a little or a lot of luck. Oh, he's sportsman. He's sportsman. He has good sportsmanship. Hopefully, you're high enough level to equip that sword. Now, warrior, he is not. Yeah, just need one or two good hits. Improvise. Wouldn't you get a lot of XP for that? Like enough to go up to level 10 at least? uh, Man, you should at least be able to save. Even Subaru could sort of do that. Regen out of combat. Helpful. Oh wow, he leveled up a lot. Likewise at level 10, and he actually went up to 310. How many levels are in this game? Because you're a programmer, naturally you would have complicated dreams. Yeah, make sure that's far enough away. And you might want to move. Or hide behind something. Yeah. uh, explosion! Maybe he did go to the Konosuba world. What was that? Did he, like, enter a safe zone? Or into a new region? For the best, let's just turn this off for a while. Not that I could read most of that, but... There we go. But yeah, I bet that unlimited inventory bug would be pretty nice in his situation. Digital water's the best. And not to waste it. Trying to be a little reminded of a smartphone here. Oh, there you go. Now you look the part. It's a little bit lonely, though. Need some party members. You have a lot more than Kazuma started with when he went into a parallel world. Then he goes to sleep in this world and wakes up back in the real world. That'd be funny. Well, you gotta head somewhere, I guess. You don't really have much of an objective, really, right now. I don't know, 12 episodes, roughly? Do you take fall damage in this game? I guess only one way to find out. Huh. But yeah, I figured he would have run into at least one person by now. You can take him. Yeah, you can definitely take them. Yeah, Wyvern. One way to find out, jump 50 feet in the air. Oh, jeez. I almost felt that. Oh, that's an important skill. All I want to do is say hi, jeez. I bet. It's kind of my fault, so I guess I should take responsibility. Come down here so we can poke you. So it wasn't just me that couldn't understand them. Just gonna bump up my language skills real quick. Hey man, if only real life was like that. I put 10 points into Japanese. Yeah, I don't think he cares that much. Maybe both. Ooh. Well, magic's gonna be a bit more effective. Yeah, it's a flying type, so electricity should do more damage. I think he wants to play with you again. And she's cute. It's like they were speaking like sped up. Are you gonna catch her? Yeah, he's gonna catch her. And then it ends. I was half joking. Wow, it did end. I bet he could run faster than that. But yeah, I didn't really meet any of the characters from the opening. Aside from, of course, the main character and the girl he caught. But yeah, pretty good first episode. They're the same wyvern from this episode. Are those two, like the short ones, supposed to be sisters? Because they're always shown together. I can't wait for them to show up. And yeah, traveling day and night, it seems. There's riding on top. So that was the first episode of Death March. It was a pretty good first episode. Like I said, I absolutely love the opening. That definitely could be my favorite opening of the season. So our main protagonist is Suzuki. He works as a programmer, working on like two different games, I think. Freedom, Fantasy Life, and War World. And he ended up getting transported to the Fantasy World, which is like, I guess, a mashup between the two of them. And he started out at level 1, but I guess that meteor strike killing tons of like level 50s just skyrocketed his level to 310 or something. So, yeah, he's in a pretty good position, honestly. A lot more so than Sato Kazuma from Konosuba. And it's more comparable to the one guy from the smartphone anime. But yes, I'm surprised how long it took him to actually meet anyone in that world. Usually that happens pretty quickly after you go to a parallel world. But he did end up catching someone, catching a cute girl, so I'm sure that'll be the catalyst for some events going forward. Because he hasn't really had much of a goal so far, really. There's like no, I must defeat the Demon Lord or anything like that. So, I don't know. Hopefully he'll find a purpose in this new world. Aside from just, I want to get back home to because my wonderful death march is so much fun. And, yeah, one of the reasons that he couldn't get a girlfriend was because of that, too busy with work and everything, so that should be less of an issue now that he's in the fantasy world, so yes, I'm sure he'll have more luck on that front. Especially with how powerful he is now. I do like the protagonist so far, he seems like a pretty cool guy. I don't really have a huge amount to say on this first episode aside from it was a good first episode, and the series definitely has potential, and I have a lot more anime to get to today, so thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.